it's a little bit... There's a lot of, like, extremity still being talked about now. You know, there's a lot of people today who are suggesting because, you know, the people that voted Leave are stupid or racist. And, you know, to suggest that that is being prejudiced in itself. Now, don't get me wrong, some of them probably are stupid or racist. I mean, you get the odd knobhead, but you probably got the odd knobhead voting Remain. You know what I mean?
Hello?
I think that there's a section, you know, you can see the country's divided.
Yeah.
There's a part of the country that clearly feels completely disenfranchised from the rest of us. And, you know, they probably feel let down by the government. And I'm not saying that, you know, necessarily, I wouldn't have said that voting out of the EU is the way for them, you know, is the right way to go about it. But there's no doubt people are desperate for change. We've been talking today about, you know, oh, my God, it's going to be shit. For a lot of people, it already is shit. For a lot of people, they look at it, they looked at the situation, they probably thought, this can't get any worse. So, you know, if there's some way of getting change, get it. And I think a lot of people aren't understanding that.
I thought that 4 years ago when Alex was doing the medals table, but it has been.
I think the mood of the country and the split mood of the country was summed up perfectly last night, because I was watching it all happening and I was looking on Twitter and I found these two tweets right next to each other that, for me, completely summed up the difference of opinion. They were about Nigel Farage. The first one is, Nigel, I thank you for giving us this day. It would not have happened without you and no one else could have done it. My hero. Followed by, Nigel, we want to thank you for the biggest fall in the pound since Black Wednesday, you bilious purple plum ant. I'm not... We said earlier, I'm not getting angry. I'm not getting angry. I'm not getting angry.
How did you see that? Neither of those were at you. What were you searching? Bilious purple plummet? Just another night in on my own?
OK, it was a Google
What are people writing about me? Sorry.
Neve Knight said, is it OK that as a 17-year-old my future has been decided for me by other people and I've had absolutely no say?
Well, I mean, unfortunately for you, you can't even legally buy booze to drown your sorrow, so you
You've got to draw a line somewhere. Like, I remember when I was 17 and my parents wouldn't let me use the landline to vote for Will Young, and I've got over it, right? But... yeah, I know. And they're watching now. Still angry. Now, but I think you've got to draw the line on age. I don't want to be queuing up behind someone in a nappy. Like, young or old. Like...
But there was this weird thing whereby the majority of younger people voted to Remain, and then once you got over about the age of 50, I think most people voted to Leave, but then older people kind of went back to Remain again, because those are the people that lived through World War II. And so they remembered it, and they actually didn't want to part ways with Europe. So there was this kind of weird age thing.
I mean, the young people are surprised that the old people, you know, have kind of done them over with this vote. All those years they spent, you know, hanging outside Tesco metros, smoking, drinking, intimidating them.
Yeah.
These old people just waiting for their chance. And yesterday, they just thought, I tell you what, see how you like listening to your drum and bass on your phone when we're out the EU, you little pricks.
It's the Great Wombat Race of 1975. Alex Brooker shaking his nuts. 4 p.m.